In case you're watching.
Right.
Tim, I'm using your dice.
So we are back. Alright, so you guys...
Fucking dice.
You guys took a nice long rest. Barricaded yourselves in.
You said we did take a rest?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys took a nice long rest. As you guys wake up, Daragon comes in and he has a couple of men with him. They start loading the crates and taking them back out. So he starts taking the crates back out, loading them up onto a cart, and he looks at you guys. I have some news. Your friend seemed to disappear from the temple.
What?
Who?
We all disappeared from the temple and we came here.
No, your friend that you left at the temple.
Oh, Alistair.
Yes.
Alabar. No, what's his name again?
Oh, you're really fond of him yesterday.
The funny-looking fellow with the horns.
I wished him well, but I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, the syphilis always gets you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he went missing with syphilis. I don't think.
Oh.
He didn't. Did he
Well,
die?
somebody should stop
No.
him. He doesn't want to be spreading that shit around.
We went back into the room and he was gone. We don't understand how he left the temple.
He's pretty edgy, so I.
He committed suicide in the bathtub while listening to My Chemical
He
Romance.
hurts himself, and I don't. I don't like that he does it, but he does.
It seems like he'd be a big fan of AFI.
Yeah.
No.
So, is anybody out looking for him? Or
Should we go?
As of right now, we're investigating the room. Again, there's no way he could have left. He was under our charge.
if there's no way he could have left, he would still be there.
That's what one would think.
Yes. So how good are your investigators is my question.
I just lost 2 people I don't even know in 3 days. Well, it's gonna be a good one, guys.
Okay. Daragon, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
I'm gonna hold up the leather with a wax seal with the crow on it. You're like, do you know the seal?
He takes it out of your hand and he looks. No. It doesn't look familiar.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna just stick it in my bag.
And he still has a hold of it. He reads over it and
Well, that belongs to me.
he hands it back and he's like, that may be of some importance.
Oh, yeah, it says they're sending reinforcements.
And it also sounds like there's someone in town that has been giving them the information.
Do you think it's coming from your ranks? Maybe someone you just met. A little woman that you just met.
I swear to God.
Do you know what the seal means?
I have no clue.
That's what somebody that knows what it means would say.
Listen, Bird.
Okay, Henry, I'm listening.
I don't know what it means.
Well, while you guys, I guess, argue amongst yourselves, we're loaded up and we're ready to head back to Dustinhall.
But before you go, have you seen Hootie anywhere?
Who the hell is Hootie?
Hootie, my owl.
And he just turns and walks out.
Some people are so deranged, I just pull out my spoon.
I can agree to that.
Well, do you mind if everybody's okay with it, could we hitch a ride back with you?
Yes.
I'm still feeling pretty tired, even after that rest.
So you guys are gonna head back to Dustinhall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play my flute all the way back.
Alright, so you guys head back to Dustinhall. As you guys head back to Dustinhall, you do notice that there are like a couple of people standing by the gates, other than guards, that see like the crates come in, and they're like headed towards the crates. They've been waiting for things. They're pretty excited. They're
Oh my god.
One of them is like a tall drow with like black robes and long blonde hair like down to his belly button, and he just looks at you and
It's okay, I heard they don't do well in sunlight.
We dealt with enough bandits.
he looks at you and he goes, I do well enough. Then he goes to the crates and he starts like he's talking to Daragon because he's been waiting for a shipment. So Daragon pulls out a sack and hands it to him. Not his sack.
He's a sassy one.
You might get jealous.
I wonder who that fellow is.
So you guys right
I
now,
don't trust him.
you guys right now have entered the town and you're kind of at the market.
That was a fast trip.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot going on. We're gonna fast travel.
I guess it's a lot faster when somebody isn't getting us lost in the woods.
I feel that.
Hey, at least I tried.
I tried to.
How long were you lost in the woods for?
Couple hours.
Yeah, I'd say probably about a good 6 hours.
Go like,
Too long. Too long out there.
Is that when
All that time alone.
is that when that happened to you?
Oh yeah, it just happened fucking yesterday. You know what?
I'm not a fan either. She seems very pushy.
Yeah.
And then I just pushed you.
And
So
I
Daragon-
don't move because I am a fucking brick house.
Daragon walks over and he looks at you and Henrietta, thank you for your help. We are headed back to the temple to investigate.
Daragon, who is that man? The drow fellow.
And he like looks around. You don't see the drow.
That's wonderful. I still want to know who he was.
So he is. Let me see.
Not important.
Not
okay.
important. No. He looks at you and tells you that he's one of the merchants. He's one of the alchemists. His name is Kevlar.
Really?
That's a true thing that's written down.
I'm writing it because he is coming back.
Yeah.
I love how my notes will never make sense the next time I look at them. I'm just gonna be like, who the fuck is Kevlar the Drow?
He was an armor maker.
Thank you for catching that.
So this isn't necessarily for the guard, this is for merchants?
It's both.
Okay, because if I'm putting my life on the line for merchants, that seems a little much to ask.
I'm sure that the merchants will hear of what you've done, and they will expect to see you.
Well, if they're all like that one, they're kind of snooty.
Kevlar's a different sort.
I can tell.
So what exactly is it that we are doing?
Well, there's word of bandit trouble. he asked for our help, and we went. We were doing just fine before you got there.
Pretty good.
Oh,
I'd
it
say
seemed
so.
like it.
It did. It did.
It didn't seem like it.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like it went well, right?
Right.
No other opinions? Oh, I thought it went very well.
So as you guys are chatting, he pulls out a small bag and hands it to he hands it to Bernie, and this is for your troubles. Thank you. And inside is 200 gold pieces.
What?
I may need you again. Are you staying in town?
As far as I know, we are planning to stay for a few days. There's some rumors.
That's what you get for eating gluten.
There's some rumors of a ghost ship which we talked to you about.
Die.
Yes.
And I'm kind of curious, did you leave somebody at this hideout in case reinforcements do come?
There are guards standing post.
Well, I mean, I hope they're hidden. That's kind of obvious.
We've taken the fortification.
But wouldn't you want them to come?
Listen,
You're a great captain of the guard.
Oh, listen.
let me handle my business.
Well, you made it our business.
Did I? You finished your business. That's what this purse is for.
I mean, you're very angry.
He's getting there.
I mean, by the way, that's a very impressive axe you have there. All right. Well, thank you. You say you might need our help with something else?
I may call on you again
All
if you're
right.
in town.
Okay. Would that make it our business again?
He turns around and he just walks off.
All right. I
That
like
was
him.
nice
I
knowing
like
you.
him. Your friend there, is he always so angry?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh my.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I like him angry though. So.
I get it. I get it. I was married to a fiery one. Alrighty. So,
He was married to a fiery one. What happened to that fiery one?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Me
Uh,
There's a lot with fire going on around here. That one over there is
about
torture.
fire or my wife?
Both.
We may have a problem. How old are you, sir?
Never ask a gnome his age.
I just
I'll just walk off.
How old? Do you know how old he is?
No.
Well, you're very helpful. Thank you.
I'm gonna start playing my flute to drown out all the questions.
This is a very non-cohesive group right now. Guys, we are a team.
But then I'm gonna storm back because you got money.
I do have money.
Yeah.
So we have rooms at the inn, or we could check in at the temple to see what's going on.
I would like
I don't know.
to head to the temple and find out if they have any more information on the illness that struck my peoples.
Alrighty. I'm gonna split up the gold as we
Is there
go
some
towards the temple.
kind of illness struck your people?
Yeah. It's horrible. We don't know what's wrong with it, and it's affecting our tree of life.
Is it syphilis?
I don't think syphilis can affect a tree,
Well,
but
that's what we
You
thought about a
never know.
demon then.
In all honesty, We've seen a lot of strange things. A syphilis-ridden tree is not out of the realm of possibility.
Don't eat those fruit.
It would have to be a lot of syphilis.
Oh, is the tree that big?
The
It's got
tree
your
is
whole
that
people,
big,
right?
above the clouds.
Maybe that's where Alistair went, to the tree of syphilis.
That's probably
It
where
is
he got
not
it
the
from.
tree of syphilis.
You think he got... No, because he was with us since I buried him. I unburied
What
him.
if the syphilis killed him the
Did
first
you just
time?
say you buried him?
No, I dug him up with this spoon.
Yeah, I'm a little short on that one. I don't... Like, there was some digging.
You're a little
and-
short on everything.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
By the way, I'm splitting up the gold. How many of us are there? I'll give you guys some too. You helped. 5.
It's 5.
What's 5? Divided by 5. I don't want to do math. 40?
What? What is 5 divided by 5?
No, 200 divided by 5.
Oh, 40.
Yeah, it's 40. So I'm very
I thought you said 5 divided by 5. I was like, well, that's fun.
It's very possible. This drink that is not alcoholic in nature is very strong.
I'm gonna split it up though into a couple gold purses.
Good call.
Nah.
Good call.
So
Not this time, old man.
we're heading back to the temple.
I think that might be the best course of action at this point in time.
Yeah, might as well.
All right. To the temple I go,
Hi ho, hi ho.
which is about in this area right here.
So you guys head to the temple. It's right here. You guys head to the temple. You enter the temple, and it's fairly busy. Like there's a bunch of people kind of at the statues. They're looking at the stained glass. It looks like a service has just ended. And at the pulpit, you see kind of gathering papers is a very tall, very pretty elvish woman with blonde hair that is on a high.
Ponytail?
Yeah, thanks. Jesus Christ, this hurts. All right.
You know you're a great DM when you can describe a ponytail.
Yeah. Nice.
Shut the fuck up.
I know. Yeah.
It's getting late.
Maybe?
I would have killed somebody by now, so that's okay.
I'm going to.
All right. He jumps out
And
of the
you're
tower.
all struck with syphilis. Yeah, as we jump down the tower,
We all know that doesn't work. I've tried it twice.
and she kind of gathers her things. You can see, knowing from what you kind of picked up from being in the temple, you see that she also has the same robes. They're white with the blue. She has a few adornments on it, not nearly as much as Dariel does, but you can tell she's a little higher up in the echelon.
And what exactly is she doing?
She's just gathering her things. It looks like service is just finished.
Oh, okay. So there's like a service.
Yeah.
You don't sound like a
Like she's
cat
a
when you
pastor.
sneeze.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just be like, wow, really? All these people, and this guy goes missing?
Yeah, they have a service.
I mean,
You do notice that when you walked in, there were multiple guards standing out front.
all right. I'm gonna walk up to one of the guards.
Okay.
Why so many guards?
Hey! I remember you!
Oh, Manfred!
Hi!
How you doing?
Hey, Henry! Hey, Henry! It's our friends!
And he yells across the temple. Everybody like turns around, and Henry's just there like, he really does not like. He really does not like. Manfred is not his friend.
So, Manfred, why is there so many guards here?
Well, there was a big earthquake.
Yeah, we were here. For
Yeah, that was crazy, huh?
I wasn't a fan.
It was huh?
I was not a fan of the
Yeah,
earthquake.
no. And now we're just on high alert. And this is a place of worship. This is where everybody is today. And your friend, where's your friend? Is that the one that we're missing?
It must be.
Yeah, there's something going on upstairs. I don't know.
Okay.
I believe.
Do you come to these services often?
Me? No. I'm not what they call learned.
I heard.
I think you're pretty close.
Oh, thank you.
Do you happen to know this woman's name?
Who's that?
This one with the thing with the ponytail.
Oh, Rosalind.
Okay. What exactly does she do here?
She's a priestess.
Okay. You think she's pretty?
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll get under those robes, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's very inappropriate, but
the things I do to her are inappropriate, if you know what I mean.
Okay, well, just remember consent.
I'm gonna cast message to him and say, "You are learned this day, my son."
What the fuck? I think I'm holy.
You're holy?
Holy.
Holy, oh.
I just heard the voice of God.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think you're just being a bit blasphemous in a place of worship. That's not very...
You didn't hear what was in my head.
That doesn't seem fair.
Huh?
Oh, hey, bud. Hey.
Oh, hey, let me see. Yes. Can I see one more?
Oh, I mean, I'm not really feeling that magical today.
Just do it.
As he's standing there trying to tell him he's not feeling magical, I'm gonna cast minor illusion of him doing the little sparks, and it's just gonna mirror image.
How did you do that? There's two of you.
No, that wasn't me. That was fake. I'm just gonna put my hand through the illusion.
Oh.
You say that like an illusion's still not magic.
Well, cheap magic. I'm not really a fan of cheap magic.
Okay. Sir Sparks-a-Lot doesn't believe in cheap magic.
No,
All
I
right.
don't.
I don't understand what you consider cheap magic. But moving on.
So I do have to get back to work. So.
You're working?
Well, yeah. It is.
What day is it?
It's Tuesday.
What?
Tuesday.
I'm not sure what that is, but you have a good day.
You too.
All right.
And he heads back out to the door and just stands at the temple door.
All right.
As we're walking away, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand just to tap him on the shoulder. So there's just a big spectral hand there.
He turns around. Oh shit!
Have it go around him and give him a wedgie.
And you hear his armor fall as the hand lets go and it just drops him down.
I think I'm possessed.
You consider that entertainment?
A little bit.
Okay, I might have to rethink who I associate
I
with.
found it funny.
You would find it funny. That you're in charge, right? I'm gonna walk up to Rosalind.
Don't really think we voted on that, but okay.
I'm gonna be like, "Oh, beautiful service.
Oh, thank you.
I wasn't here, but I heard it was wonderful."
Oh, well, you'll have to see us later.
What do you mean, see you later?
There's 3 services today.
Oh.
This is the second.
What do you talk about?
Well, it depends on the service. We speak of the gods.
And she points back and to those.
How many gods do you have?
In this temple, we worship 3.
Oh, okay. Gabriel? Who are the other 2?
So she looks and she points to the one in the middle.
You don't seem to know your gods very well.
Yeah, I fucking took the paper out. So she looks at the one in the middle and she's this is Gabriel.
I'm very aware of who Gabriel is.
Exactly. And the dwarvish fellow there is Eckhart.
Eckhart?
Eckhart, yeah.
Okay. And what exactly is he the god of?
He is the god of creation and fire.
Oh. We have a friend over here who's a big fan of fire.
Yeah, big fan. You're a big fan.
And the other?
I telepathically just say, do you remember that day?
Oh, shit.
That is Lady Utha.
Lady Utha.
I'll just cast message to you back. I remember that day every night. I'll never forget.
I'm dying.
Died in real life. Oh, she's dead.
I literally could not breathe. Like, the air just wouldn't go in.
Lady Utha is the mother of the wilderness.
The mother of what?
The wilderness.
I don't even know what the hell a wilderness is.
Wilderness.
Oh!
The creatures, the trees.
Do you know of Lady Utha?
I don't believe so.
You would know.
Oh, I totally do.
Yeah.
Totes.
Totes.
Yeah, you would know. Coming from where you come from.
I totally know. But not much.
Okay. Do you wish
Not
to
that I can recall.
Do you wish to share?
She's not your patron, so I mean, you know as much as she's the wilderness goddess. She's more druidic than anything.
Oh. Well, Gabriel, I know he's a shit chess player. I can tell you that.
Oh my. I'm assuming you are the adventures that Duriel told me about.
I don't know who Dario told you about, so I cannot attest to that.
Was it your friend that disappeared from upstairs?
People keep on using the term friend. It's a very loose term, but sure.
Yeah, I don't even know him. He doesn't even have a last name.
Well, would you like to go upstairs? The investigators are still there.
They're still there. How big is this room?
It's a small room, but he disappeared out of nowhere.
It's been hours. Days. Well, a day.
Ish. I mean, they just found out, and then...
How very political of you. Sure, we'll check out the room.
I mean, you don't have to. You can do whatever.
I will absolutely check out the room.
Alright, and she leads you up to the table and into the library, and you see where there wasn't a heavy presence of guards before. As soon as you get to the top of the stairs, there are two guards standing at the entrance to the library, one being Henry, and passing through those doors, you see there are two guards on the other side of the door, and then two guards at the stair steps to go up.
As we were walking up there, I just go up to her and just be like, "Hey there, Mama. My name's Noob. This is Bicho. I don't know any of these guys."
Could you please put away your sword in the temple?
Sure, pretty lady.
I really wish I would have heard that before I gave him some gold.
Yeah.
And as she says that, you start walking out the door, and she just kind of...
Let me tell you this. Don't let the size of the sword fool you. He's terrible at battle. It was... I don't like to talk down about people, but it was pretty pathetic.
Hey, I hacked the dude, okay?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. I feel like he should have died at least halfway through that fight.
Yeah, he's got some kind of divine entity on his side.
It's like It's like he magically he was magically unfazed when we went into our last battle. It was quite a thing.
Yeah.
But did he even hit anybody? I can't even remember.
I killed somebody, okay?
Girl, I was too busy kicking ass.
I recall him missing
Not really.
I hacked it.
She starts to look like a little unnerved as you guys are basically talking about murdering people, as she would talk about shoes.
Oh, I still have blood on my boots.
You see, she waves her hands and prestidigitates, like all the blood and ick off of you.
I'll bring it back. No.
Please excuse my friends here.
I'd like to ask her if she knows anything about the Evertree dying.
We do have our researchers on it, but it is not looking good.
Apparently, their investigators are top notch here in Dustinhall.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they haven't really found anything yet. So, and...
I mean, did you really like the guy that disappeared?
I did. You know, I would almost call him a friend. You almost had me. You almost had me. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. We gotta find him.
How did you even know where we were?
Yeah, wait a minute. Are you following us?
She wasn't following you, but she was following Daragon.
Yeah.
How did Daragon know where we were?
I mean, we did leave like a trail of bodies, and then...
Well, I mean, to be quite frank, all we hear is flutes all the time. We just followed the sound.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, it is not very well played.
Hey!
I heard that.
And let me tell you, that's our stealth flute. Very stealthily. So it serves a purpose.
Master of distraction.
You act like you know what it takes to be a musician.
Oh, but I do.
Oh, really?
I pull out my drum.
Oh, my God.
Gwen, are you playing your drum right now?
Yep.
I'm gonna bring out my scimitar, my dulcimer.
Yes!
And just
Perfect! I'm gonna pull my flute out.
Oh, I wish I had fireball. Oh.
I'm just
excuse me.
I'm just sitting there.
Excuse me.
Wait, I'm just sitting there like tapping my foot. I'm so enjoying this.
Excuse me.
This is where I go. This is it.
Would you like to have a turn?
This is a library,
The
please.
last straw.
Please.
Oh, I'm sure the quiet's kept with all these guards in here. All right. That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
I know. You're welcome.
That was wonderful. Let's do
I
it
led
again
the
sometime.
way.
You what?
I led the way of the music.
Oh my gosh, you have a superiority complex.
That's the craziest thing.
You have to admit that was pretty fantastic.
It's music.
Would you like to go upstairs now?
Oh, I kind of want to learn how to play an instrument now.
Well, maybe after we go upstairs, we can go out and go some shopping for you.
Alright.
Oh, you could probably play your spoon.
Oh my god, I never even thought of that. I need another
You
spoon.
need one more spoon. Yeah, we'll try to learn how to play the spoons.
Oh, I can prestidigitate faint music notes.
It's gonna be.
Since we don't have a trombone.
So you start to prestidigitate this music. They start up again. Bernard pulls out his spoon and he's like hitting it against
It's
the
like
table.
Tarzan.
Like he's just tapping it.
I need a second spoon.
And you just see Rosalind start to get very irritated, and she waves her hand, and all the noise stops.
Oh.
You say that, but nobody else hears it.
Fuck.
She waves her hand again, And the silence is broken.
Oh, could it have been? And then like
yeah, right at the end. All it is
oops.
everybody that was like researching just kind of looks up.
Was anybody digging the music though?
That one girl that you sat beside, she was just sitting there rocking out. She was like reading her scrolls.
You know she likes Tarzan.
That was fantastic.
All right.
Stellar, guys.
I think we should really head upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were doing something.
We totally were.
You know what?
Were you though? I mean,
Yeah.
You know what? This is the best multi-purpose spoon I've ever had. You can dig up graves, eat with it, make music,
Wait.
cast spells.
So you dug up a grave with it and then ate with it?
Yeah,
Oh.
It is a spoon.
it's a spoon. What do you want me to eat with my hands? That's gross.
I'm sure you can find another spoon.
I need to so I can finish my spoon so we can make some music.
Where's your pet?
Oh, he's in my pocket. He's right here.
Oh.
so you guys get up to the top of the steps, and there are again 2 more guards. So do you remember what the top of the?
Yeah.
Okay. So
A
you go
bunch of
through.
rooms, 2 beds in each one.
Yeah, so you go through the main, like the hallway, into the dining hall, and to the far left-hand corner, you go into that room. You see that there are guards posted in front of the room, and there's a lady, like, sitting at the table, and it seems like a guard. It looks like a higher up. Like the rest of the guards are just wearing like piece chain metal, and this one's a little bit more embellished, but not nearly as much as like Daragon. And he is talking to the lady. So do you want to go to the room?
Oh, right. I'm going to talk to them first. Guys, he seems to have disappeared from his room. There seems to be a big guard presence here. Do you think he did something wrong?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they didn't like him hurting himself and they took him away.
Wait, did you just say he was hurting himself?
Oh,
Yeah, some kind of weapon, and it like he hit himself with it and then hit other people. I don't.
yeah, it was
Kind of depressing.
Strange.
It was strange. It was strange. But I mean,
Was he sad?
I mean, he was. He unburied him, so.
I was told by a god of this temple to dig him up. I didn't even know it was a person. And then it was quite a day. The tomb that I was living in just completely overrun and blown up. I dig up a man with a spoon, and I find 2 gnomes in a cage, all in one day. It was very stressful.
Were they the gnomes in cages?
I feel like you're getting a little too nosy. We don't know you.
Kinda.
I'm a fan
Were
of
you in a
one.
cage at one point?
Yeah, we were in a damn cage. On with the investigation.
Kind of look like you should
I was
be
trying
in a
to. I was trying to keep your imprisonment a secret.
It doesn't matter.
It was pretty embarrassing for you.
They were gnolls. They were gonna eat us.
Okay. Oh, you also got your head stuck in a cage, man.
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't just in a cage, your head was stuck in it?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Oh boy. Nope.
Anyway,
I mean, you look
No.
fairly normal. It doesn't look like any burns happened to you.
Yeah, he didn't get burned.
That happened beforehand.
Craziest.
before
So
you,
not in the cages.
No.
were you there when he got burned?
No.
Do you know how he got burned?
Yes.
Would you be willing to share?
No.
You seem very angry.
Man.
Both of
No,
you.
I'm not there right now.
What? Why are... Oh my gosh, we have 2 little people that are angry. And we got another one that has a superiority complex. Looks like it's me and you, big guy.
I guess it is.
Oh my gosh, you guys belong together. A bunch of angry little people.
I'm saying that like I'm not a little person. I'm like 4 foot tall. I'm not saying that like I'm not a little person.
So you see, I need to take my leave.
We're taking us off topic right now. We're in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, but I must leave. So.
Who do I need to talk to? About our friend?
Oh, the lead investigator is there speaking with the nurse, and there are guards at the door.
What kind of fucked up?
And is that?
Well, now you have to watch the VOD.
Great.
He said, "I'm not showing up next week."
We don't play D&D. We tell dumb jokes.
Alright, so what the fuck are you guys doing?
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the lead investigator.
I'm just gonna walk into the room.
Is she still there or did she leave?
Rosalind left.
Oh no, well, before she walked away, I say we should exchange pigeon carriers.
Pigeon carriers!
And as she turns, and starts walking towards the door, you do see a little smile, on the sides of her cheek from the back. You can see that she looked at you very stern, and then turned around and started to walk away.
As she's
had a little smile.
As she's walking away, I would like to privately say to her without anybody else hearing, you should totally exchange that.
She just walks off. She wants no part of the beat show.
No part of the beat show.
All right.
I'm gonna go back down to the library.
Okay, so you're going back down to the library.
I just barged into the room.
Okay, as you go into start to head into the room, the 2 guards stop you, and the lead investigator looks up and sees you 3 kind of standing, I guess, around him. Yes.
We understand that there was a person in this room that just seemed to have vanished into thin air. He came here with us, and we were just wondering what kind of information you could give us on what's been happening so far.
He kind of leans over and he says to the other guards, and to you, he's just don't touch anything. Go head in.
Okay.
So as you go into the room, you do see the room is completely untouched. It looks like even the bed, it doesn't look like the blankets were pulled off of it or anything. You can see which bed he's sleeping in only because of how the pillows are kind of, has that little indent from where somebody would be sleeping. Mm-hmm. And you do see a very, very short halfling sitting on the floor with 2 candles lit, and he starts an incantation. Where would you ask?
If there's any information he could give us that they have gotten so far.
We are still we're still looking into it.
How long have you been looking into this?
Well, I only got here today.
I mean, there's no information, no matter how small. He was our friend. We're just worried and curious.
As far as we know, he was in bed, unconscious. And he points at the lady, and he's like, the nurse was taking care of him. She left to get some water, came back, and he was gone.
How long was she gone?
Only a matter of minutes.
2 minutes, 5 minutes?
2 minutes.
He never seemed that quick to me.
Well, there's no way he could have left. Not out the door.
I mean, there has to be a way, or he'd still be here.
That is part of the conundrum.
So, as that's going on, I'm gonna look around. Is there any windows
No.
Why do you require so many guards?
Well, with what's been going on in town lately, we called most of the other posts back to Dustinhall.
Well, I mean, if you're having trouble with needing guards, it seems a waste to have 8 guards in this one building.
This building has, let's say, importance to Dustinhall.
Oh, I mean, it has importance to me also. I was just curious.
Are we not sure that one of the gods just didn't call him home from dying from syphilis?
I mean, you think he would still leave behind a physical body?
Well, maybe not.
I know that you don't understand this, but we are familiar that even if the body does not contain a soul, that they are still quite there and can quite possibly be brought to life.
So you see, as this gnome is casting an incantation, he gets so far. You see, like, light shimmering into his hands, kind of trailing his hands almost. And he gets so far, and it seems to fizzle. So he starts again. You can see that he's starting to get very frustrated.
I'm gonna sit beside him and start kind of mimicking him.
Well, you're out in the dining hall yet, unless you're following him.
No, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay.
And then I see him doing that, and then I just sit down next to him and I just start mimicking what he's doing, just like making fun of him.
He is totally in the zone. He doesn't even see you.
Well, what exactly is that gentleman doing?
Right now, we are trying to detect if there was any magical influence.
We do have some magic users in this group. Maybe one of them is able to try.
You're more than welcome to help. We are lost.
Are any of you able to detect magic?
Yeah.
Nope.
You don't think you are? If you're not, you're not.
What would that fall under?
Spells.
It would fall under detect magic.
Yeah, that's an actual spell.
I could do a mean arcana check. But I'm not there.
Question taking that too.
I know, too bad you just took a long rest too. You could change your spells. Way to go.
So good life.
That being said, I could have took that spell after a long rest.
I thought about it too.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm capable, but I definitely couldn't do it until at least tomorrow. So, is there anything we could do? Is there anything we could do to help your investigation?
Right now, nothing that my men can do.
where's your other friend?
What other friend?
You know, the
Big guy.
Oh.
So, as all this is going on, I'm gonna run out of the room and go look for Jenga.
For what? Oh, for Jenga?
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as you come out of the room, he's kind of sitting at the table, just kind of soaking it all in.
I went down to the library.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah. So,
looking for a book on like old magic, something.
can make an investigation check.
I feel like that shouldn't count, but 6.
Did you do drop it?
Yeah, I kind of like.
No, go ahead and roll it. Roll it.
Okay. I'll stick with the 6.
You don't understand how they organize their books, and it's not like in a regular library that has like fucking titles on the books. It's just
No, not what I want. Please.
yeah, you start picking through ones on like the gods. The next is animal porn.
animal porn.
A lot of weird shit in here. Yeah.
Oh my
How
god.
degenerate. Can I actually make like a general like perception or investigation check of the room that he disappeared from, just to see if I notice anything way out of the ordinary?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be high though, because there's
What is it? Investigation or perception?
investigation. If you're looking.
No, not high enough. That's a. Yeah, that's an 8.
Yeah. No. No. You go into the room. It looks normal. It looks like a room that somebody wouldn't even be sleeping in.
All right. Do I see Duriel in this room?
No, as you guys remember when you left to go north, he headed to the monastery.
That's right. So he's in charge, right? Okay. I'm gonna go find out who's in charge.
Okay. You would assume that Rosalind is.
Oh, okay. All right. Can I seek her out?
Yeah. You have to go back down. She's at so you go back down into the library.
And I see him just browsing books.
Yeah, you see him looking at a book very adamantly. And as you pass over and glance down, it's a pig-on-pig picture. It's really weird.
This isn't what I want.
He looks defeated.
I take the book.
You're just gonna steal a book from a temple?
I'm not stealing it. I'd like to look at it.
Okay.
Scoot over this way.
And she is sitting at the head of the table where Duriel normally sits.
All right.
I sit right next to you. Just look at you and say, I really like animals.
Exactly like that.
There
That's
are.
good. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Now you're going upstairs. I'm just gonna say to her there's certain things that were brought to our attention that we would like to check out. We just ask that any information gained about our friend would be greatly appreciated if it could be passed on to us. And vice versa, if we find anything out, we will let you know.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Is the gnome still just kind of like doing his little magic down there? All right, I'm gonna walk up to him, say, I don't know if I can help you out, but I'm a little bit of an arcane practicer myself.
It seems like every time I cast this damn spell, it gets disbanded somehow.
That's weird.
I'm trying to detect magic, and every time I get halfway through, it fizzles off.
Oh, maybe I can help out a little bit. I don't really know that particular spell, but I can follow your movements and.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll for it. So, roll an Arcana check with advantage. You're rolling for him, so he knows, but he's pulling from your power.
Okay. 21.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, he kind of shows you the hand motions that you need to do, and you sit kind of behind him, and you mimic, and as you both start to say the words start to echo, and you see, because you're helping him cast, you see the room just light up.
Oh, okay.
And it's not like this is an object.
Yeah,
The room is
interesting.
lit, and not like the drink.
Well,
Fucking lit.
I
Is
think
it
I found
like-
your answer.
Is it like super bright, like we can't see it?
You guys can't see it at all. It's only them.
Can I see it at all?
No, you're downstairs in the library.
No, I followed him.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't. It's them casting the magic.
Okay.
So it's an effect of the spell.
Oh, okay.
So
Something definitely happened here.
I see nothing.
What do you think it means?
Django, what do you see?
I kind of go like this in front of his face, like.
you can see him like waving his hand in front of your face. It's,
There you go. Delightful.
this is definitely a doozy.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this.
Me either.
What is it that you're seeing?
Well, it seems like the whole room is magic, apparently.
Yeah. How long do you think it's been like this?
And so it's a spell that you guys both have. So you look out into like the hallway to see if like other rooms are lit up.
Oh. Yeah, we definitely have a problem.
Do you know what kind of magic it is?
And
I think that's identified.
Yeah, that's identify, I think.
And detect magic, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, you do.
know
You
the
would.
school of magic.
Looks like illusionary.
But the room's fake. I'm not there.
So what does that mean?
Wait,
Means
there
there is some kind of illusion going on in this room right now.
So do you think he's still here? You just can't see him? Or do you think he's
Or there
gone?
might be a hidden entrance.
I just walk around going like this, seeing if I can feel anything.
No, I mean, you pat on the bed. There's nobody in the bed. You walk around the room. Everything in the room, it moves. When you move it, it...
I'm just there confused as all hell. Just.
I'm gonna stand up and run out to the person that's in charge of the investigation.
Okay. Yes.
Do you know how many people were supposed to keep an eye on Alistair?
One.
Just one. That one person's the only one that had access to the room.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
And was that just the nurse?
It was just the nurse.
And where's the nurse?
She's sitting at the table.
I don't think this is the nurse's doing.
It sucks because we're in a fucking temple full of magic users.
Well, you would know that this temple is less... They're more simple healers. They're not like adventurer types. These aren't like magicians or mages. Like, they're hardly even clerics. They use simple magics to help people, and that's it. There may be somebody in there that can help.
Whatever happened to that big guy?
I wasn't here the whole time.
No, I mean, like, the last time we were here, there was that big guy that was sharing the room with, Marcus. Did anybody see him?
You haven't seen him yet.
It's a good thing everybody silences their phones tonight.
What if it was Marcus?
I'm downstairs.
Well, has anybody
All right, what do you
seen
want to do?
Marcus?
Oh wow.
Marcus is dead.
Yeah, he's super
Oh
dead.
yeah, that.
Alright, I'm going to head upstairs
that.
to try to rally my
I don't even know
people
who
together.
Marcus is.
So you see, as you walk up the steps, where are you? Oh yeah, you were still
I'm just
sitting
there
beside. Yeah.
confused as all hell. I don't
He's
know what's
just sitting
going
in the room trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Django is like very wide-eyed, like he's never seen anything like this
Oh
before.
my god, he
drugs.
took drugs.
Unless not having their phones.
What exactly are you looking for there?
Well, there's definitely something going on in this room, but only this room. None of the other ones around.
What do you mean going on?
Like there's some kind of magic incantation, or
Can you get rid of it?
I don't think so.
Do you know anybody that possibly could?
Maybe you could, little fella.
This is a little bit above my pay grade. It took me and you to even see it.
Yeah.
Do you know of anybody that may be around that can help?
You can check with Rosalind, but
Rosalind?
I don't know that there's anybody powerful enough.
These stairs are really getting to my hips.
Well, do you want to go find her?
Yes.
We can all head
Definitely
down.
go find her.
You need to bring her back.
Alright, I'm gonna go look for Rosalind. Try to bring her back up there.
So you go downstairs.
Send a pigeon.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
You want to come up to my room?
Please.
It's gonna be like XOXO in the little note.
You go downstairs and
yes.
Do you like me? Check yes or no.
Or maybe.
Or maybe. You get back a pigeon with a middle finger on it.
Feel that.
So
A good home.
you go down and Rosalind's sitting at the table. As you exit the door, she turns around. Yes.
Something's going on upstairs. I don't know if they're on drugs, but you might want to check this out.
She closes her book, puts it under her arm, and she starts to head upstairs. And she walks into the room, and is there something I can do?
We heard you were sort of a magic practitioner. Yeah.
I'm good at certain things.
Certain things. Well, there is some kind of illusionary magic going on in this room.
And you see her kind of close her eyes. And as she opens her eyes, you see her eyes are white. Like they went from like a light blue to a white. And oh my. Yes, I see.
You didn't think to check on any of this?
This is not my job. I am to run the temple.
It's okay, she's sassy.
Don't you think this concerns the temple?
The investigators are here. That's their job. My job is to preach.
You don't really expect this kind of...
Yes, this was the first thing that I thought of when I woke up in the morning.
You know what?
Hey, I should check the entire place for magic.
You know what? First of all, I talked to my boy Gabriel, okay? And he said you were the one to help. And you're being very rude right now.
And he thought that you were on drugs.
Exactly.
I hold up my spoon. I'm like, take a look.
I tried to tell him.
She looks at your spoon.
Good for eating, digging up graves.
Great. And she reaches back into her pocket and she pulls out a paperclip type looking thing. And she's like, I have one too.
Do I strike you as a liar?
I'm a little busy.
Can you get rid of this magic?
That's what I'm trying to find out. If you could please stop cackling.
Oh my god, Gabriel's gonna hear about this.
You see her pull her book out and she starts like flipping through.
Oh, we have a reader.
I can attempt.
I think she probably should have done this a while ago.
You see her move her hands and symbols start to appear in the air. And as she gets halfway...
So you can draw pictures.
Your little friend is quite annoying.
I wouldn't be so annoying if you weren't so rude, ma'am.
If there's nothing else, I can go try to find help.
And who would you go to for help?
I'm not sure. That's why I would have to try to find
Oh my gosh, I was going to offer to help, but if this is the way you're going to be...
She storms off.
Oh, women, am I right?
I'll cast a message to her. Sorry about that.
Pigeon me.
She replies back, I've dealt with chauvinists.
Chauvinist.
You didn't hear that.
What is it that you're laughing at?
The memories.
So, these memories?
I swear.
Why would that be funny?
You know what? You strike me as a woman of the cloth, and maybe it's making fun of somebody's injuries.
Oh,
probably...
I'm totally not making fun of them. I just would like to know what actually happened.
Django, you hear a message. It's Rosalind.
Okay.
And she sends, there's nothing I can do today. I've sent word, but it will take a few days before we can get anybody here.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know.
Who are you talking to?
You didn't hear that.
Oh.
I'm over here talking to her. I'm just like, all I'm saying is manners cost you nothing. Nothing at all. They treat you with disrespect and they expect respect back.
I don't think there's anything they can do today about this issue. We're all rested up if you guys want to go raid a ghost ship.
It's like, ghost ship?
There's a ghost ship?
Yes, you should have seen this man. He read tarot cards
Do
to
you know
us.
anything about the ghost ship?
I know nothing.
Some of us got robbed.
Yeah, well, some of us aren't careful with our
Who
valuables.
robbed you?
Crazy old hobo.
What did this hobo look like?
Old. Ghostly.
Ghostly?
He gave him a map.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah, did you ever see Madonna?
What's a Madonna?
Here you go.
Does that look familiar to you?
Madonna is a not a god, but like a saint, and she's the saint of virgins.
Saint of virgins.
Yes, but
That is now actually part of the story.
but if you look into your studies, you can see that she's borderline on a few issues.
Like what?
Oh, no, never mind. She doesn't like it when Papa preaches. So
We have some coin now. If you guys want to peruse any shops or.
Well, what about this ghost ship?
are there any shops along the docks?
Are you sure?
Or are they all
I
in
don't
the
think
center of town?
you guys didn't go to the docks. They did, but you haven't been down that way.
Was there any shops along the docks?
When I came in, I was mainly just looking for this temple.
You should have stuck with us. We were right here.
Who would have thought?
I know, and now we're best of friends.
Best of friends.
I really need to find somebody that can help me find Hootie.
I still do not know what a hootie is.
Hootie is my owl.
Owl. What is an owl? Is it anything like a blowfish?
No,
Out of anything?
No.
wow.
Why would?
Who do you have a blowfish, man?
Why,
I didn't say it was good.
Am I the only one that got that?
Yeah, totally went over my head.
why would Hootie be anything like a blowfish?
I don't know. I mean, she's saying that
They hang
she's-
out together a lot.
Do blowfishes hoot?
I've never seen an owl in my 300 and some years.
It's a
Hootie the blowfish?
fly. No,
FYI, they eat buckets.
Oh my god. I will murder your bird.
Like aluminum buckets?
you asked if it
You
was
keep it away from buckets. Do you
Iron
hear me?
buckets?
It's right.
Steel.
Bucket.
They eat wooden buckets?
No, never mind.
He knows very well what
You
you're
know-
talking about. He's just being difficult.
So, do you understand what an owl is now?
I
It
just,
flies
And it eats buckets.
at night.
I am not interested in your owl. I'm more interested in this ghost ship.
Well, then let's head to the ghost ship.
Who says that you're invited to come with us?
Well, I was put in charge.
In charge of what? He
What?
said that our services are no longer needed.
Burn again.
Well, I didn't hear that.
Well, it's a good
He
thing.
said he might come back.
Spoken like somebody that thinks they're in charge.
I think we should vote.
Who wants to go to the ghost ship?
Who should be the leader?
I want to be the leader.
I think it's very obvious that nobody follows a flutist.
I heard that.
Don't look at me. I got us lost last time. Don't call me still lost for nothing.
Listen.
I thought that was your last name.
There is no leaders. No. I'm headed because I'm interested. Even though Daragon said that he doesn't need us right now, he was interested in finding out what happened. And to be honest with you, I'm curious to what the hell a ghost ship is.
So should we take a vote on who wants to go to the ghost ship?
Nobody
we all want to go to the ghost ship.
Voting on anything. You are not in charge.
You guys, it's a little afternoon.
You need to drop
It
this
took a little bit.
delusion
We could
that you are the leader of this group. We just met you.
we could go shopping and then hit up the ghost ship when we're.
Sounds like a plan.
What exactly are you looking for?
Well, I got this crossbow, but I only got 8 bolts. 7 bolts.
Oh, well, that. I can see why you don't have very many.
Look, okay. Nothing to look at.
If you want to hit up a shop or two before we go, I don't see why that's an issue. What time is it?
It's a little afternoon.
All right, but I don't want to be going after a ghost ship too late. I'm really disappointed that I found out it's not even an actual ghost.
Hey, the best time to visit a ghost ship is at night.
He goes all the time.
Yes, but we've had this discussion. It's not an actual ship of ghosts. It is just an abandoned ship.
But you don't know what's on there.
Oh, lordy. I know
It's
what
still good to go.
Daragon told me.
To be fair, he seems a little shady.
To be fair, I think he's angry all the time.
Yeah, I think it's a Dragonborn thing.
It must be. Or or maybe, like, somebody's just not giving it to him good enough.
That could be it too.
Oh.
Ain't that the truth?
Are you looking to buy anything when we go out shopping?
Yes.
Like what?
The light crossbow. What? Why?
Oh, I was just wondering.
A light crossbow. I
have
think
a
that
light
would suit you
crossbow.
well.
I have a heavy crossbow.
I need a light hand crossbow.
You know, they say people
Let's
with
make it
bigger
more
weapons are
specific.
compensating for something. Heavy crossbow, great sword. I'm sensing a pattern.
Yeah.
And rubbing your sword on your face is probably not the best idea. That is a sharp instrument of death.
Happening to your face.
He misses it.
Features all over.
Hey.
That's true. He
Just
cannot
got to me.
connect with that
And
sword,
then I
so
just
that's
point at
alright.
him.
I'm looking for like a general store.
Are you guys headed to the?
Yeah, we're headed to the market.
Okay. All right. So you guys head into the market as you're
Stuck.
Move it. Just give up.
Move it.
What are you doing?
I'm stuck.
Oh.
Please don't ever make that sound again.
So you guys.
I don't know what sounds.
So you guys did walk past. You head north from the temple, and there is a small marketplace. It's relatively busy right now. People are buying their fruits and meats, and there is a bard in the center of town playing a fiddle. And he is very good. Makes flutes look like crap. Like, this guy's like David Matthews on crack.
I need to learn how to play that.
A fiddle?
So what are you guys looking for?
I've heard he's pretty good at fiddling diddles.
Fiddling flutes?
Let's start this way.
I'm looking for like some crossbow bolts and maybe like a tinkerer's kit or something along those lines.
Okay. So looking around, I mean, the market does have like a couple of like wagons selling shit. It's mostly like little trinkets or fruits, vegetables, but there are actual shops, and the signs are well seen. I mean, it's not a huge place, so you can see the signs. You see a small building that doesn't look like any of the other buildings around it. It's very bright, and like there's no water around it, but it's like painted on the ground, and there's a bridge that goes over top of it, and the place is just covered in flowers. And you see the sign. It's an herbalist shop.
Well, that's probably that drow fella. Did seem a little shady. Does anybody need anything?
From an herbalist shop?
I don't.
Not particularly.
You can hear, if you look over, you can hear, even through the noise, the slamming of steel on steel, and you can see like a big dome. It's like a big dome with two stacks coming out with black smoke bellowing out, and that's the armor.
That doesn't look like it's good for the air quality.
I think I'll go in there.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you know what? We didn't loot any of those bandits.
Yeah,
No, you didn't.
they didn't have shit. We're good.
No, not really.
They all had weapons we could sell.
Yeah, well.
I think they were all pretty broken up.
That depends on your role. So you walk in, and you see in one chair,
Really could have skinned the wolf.
missed the chance.
Yep.
Two. Two. And a person.
Yeah, I'm the person.
When you walk in, you see it's a large circular room. It is a dome shape, and there are weapons and armor kind of hanging on the ceiling, like all around. You look in the one corner by the one forge. It's lit. You see a little bald dwarf with a huge beard. I mean, like, he's sitting on a rocking chair. His beard's hitting the floor, and he's fast asleep, just rocking in this rocking chair. But the pounding you hear, you look over, and there is a large half-orc, kind of a gray skin. He's wearing nothing but like pants, just fucking hammering away at steel. This guy's fucking jacked.
Kind of looks like Goragar.
Yeah.
This guy makes Goragar look like a bitch.
Goragar is no bitch, sir.
Just saying. This guy's fucking huge.
I can take
Like, he's not tall, but his arms, like, you don't know how he wipes his own ass.
Oh god.
Like, he's a big fucker.
That's probably what the floor long beard is for.
Probably.
Yeah. Good day, sir. Down here.
You see out of the corner of your eye, the dwarf just kind of opens his eye and goes right back to sleep. Starts rocking again. The half-orc turns around. Yeah, what can I help you with?
You wouldn't happen to have any crossbow bolts, would you?
Put that down, little fella.
Okay.
And he goes, he starts to walk into the back.
Okay. Just defeated, right? Alright.
Yeah, no, my bad. So he goes back into the like there's a little offshoot in between. So like forge. There's like a big desk, but in the middle there's like a swinging door, and then that leads back into like their. That's kind of where they keep their shit.
Okay.
You hear like. It's not very organized in that back room. Neither am I. As soon as I find the cost of these fucking things.
Says the dwarf in the rocking chair.
What the fuck?
All this for a few bolts.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Are you going to buy something from here?
Why do you keep asking me?
Jeez.
It's kind of
She gonna
rude.
kill you.
She gonna kill you.
You gonna die tonight, boy.
You know, he's very
okay.
rude to a
So he
person
comes back
that's
out and he
strange.
has like
That's true.
it's already like in a case.
Okay.
You want to talk to me about
It's
it.
20 bolts.
20 bolts
No
for.
quiver.
Okay.
20 gold.
20 cool. Oh boy. That is steep you got there. I have a short sword that I cannot even use it very well. Would a trade be?
He grabs it. He kind of looks at it, smacks it on the counter.
Is it Tabaxi? That's
I can give you 2 gold for this one.
Yeah. Well, it's not really what I was hoping for. I guess I don't want to. I'm done. Thank you.
Well,
20 gold for a few bolts?
Yeah, it's
And you
20
just
gold.
hear the dwarf kind of chuckle a little bit.
That's an outrage, sir. What kind of business are you running?
Why can I not?
They're an established business. I mean, don't yell at them.
Oh, they're price gouging is what it is. An earthquake happens, they know there's a panic, and they're jacking up the prices.
No need for any name calling. It's fine.
I
dude.
didn't call anybody a name.
totally buy
I am
that
outraged.
for you if you would tell me what happened.
What are you looking for?
I can't find any fucking prices.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it?
Why are you being so pouty, man?
It's 20 gold and
There's no way.
Use
They're
that for
price
other things.
gouging.
I don't really need anything.
I don't really need them anyway. I just kind of wanted them.
Alright.
Forgot to loot those bandits. They probably had some on them.
They probably did.
Yeah, more than likely they did.
If it makes you feel any better, I really wanted a wolf hat.
Look at that.
Probably wouldn't have been bad.
You're so...
Well,
I know, I couldn't find it anywhere in there.
Don't worry, I'll talk them down.
are you sure?
Yes,
You don't
I
have-
got this.
No, not for, no.
So-
I got this.
as
Hey,
he-
big fella!
As you go to talk,
No, let me do this. Hey, big fella! I heard you tried to charge my friend here 20 gold pieces for 20 bolts.
and you hear the dwarf again kind of chuckle under his breath.
Do you find this funny?
He gets up. Yeah, if you want to buy anything, you shouldn't be talking to him at all. He's dumb as shit. And
Oh, you don't seem like a
Magmar.
very kind person.
Magmar looks down at him. He's, yes, sir. And he goes back to the fucking forge. He just starts hitting.
Man.
I'm gonna message the orc. I know what it's like.
So,
And you hear the only response is.
So you tried to sell my friend 20 bolts for 20 gold?
No. Magmar tried to sell your friend 20 bolts for 20 gold.
It looked like you were waiting to see if he was stupid enough to pay that.
Absolutely.
Well, that does not seem like good business.
Probably didn't even know that we stopped the bandits and helped save the shipment anyway.
Oh, you.
Oh, you.
Absolutely. Why didn't you say something? Welcome. Let me see what I can do for you. Is bolts all you need?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have any kind of, like, tinkering supplies, would you? You don't seem like...
That would be the general store,
That's
but
what I
I'll tell you what, these bolts are on us.
Oh.
And he hands you a quiver with 20 bolts.
Sweet!
I'm looking for a hand crossbow.
Is that a flute? No.
Instant death.
We did start a band. I play a mean spoon.
Maybe the general store will have more spoons for you to buy.
Why are you still here?
I'm just gonna make like elephant noises.
It's very rude.
It's very rude. You came in, started bossing everybody around, and now you're just walking in here like you're in charge of everybody.
She's demanding backstories.
That's not in the monster manual.
What are you looking for now?
Or the DM's guide. I'm looking for the fucking price sheet. I can't.
What?
And I don't have a handbook.
You're looking
It's
for
75.
a light crossbow?
Yeah, but if you guys are all gonna be buying stuff, I need the fuck price sheet.
I'm not buying shit.
Jesus, that was fucking painful.
You know what? That's your fault.
Yeah, because somebody has my handbook.
That is my fault.
No, that's mine.
Oh.
And you're wrong. It's a light crossbow is 25 gold pieces.
Hand crossbow.
You mean a hand crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, hand crossbow is 75.
Gold.
Steep. Yeah, right?
Listen, since you've helped, for you specifically, 120. No, 50 gold, and this can be yours.
Can I hand in a light crossbow to pay off the rest of it? I can give you 46 gold. And then I'll need a couple bolts.
How many bolts? I can. He wants to see the crossbow first.
I'm gonna hand him the crossbow.
And where did you get that? From the bandits.
One of the bandits on the road.
One of the bandits.
Okay.
And it was he didn't even use it when I picked it up off.
Yeah, he didn't at you, but this is definitely a used crossbow. So he will give you 15 gold for the crossbow.
Okay.
And what do you need yet?
Well, if he takes the crossbow for 15, I'm at 61. And you said 50, right?
Yeah, he'll give you the hand crossbow for 50.
And then that leaves me with 11. How much for 20 bolts?
20 bolts is... Seriously, how can I not fucking see
It's
it?
next page.
20 bolts is 1 gold piece.
Yeah, 1 gold piece.
Yeah. So if can I get 11 bolts?
They come in packs of 20.
Oh yeah, duh.
11.
I want 10. No.
Oh no, I have the handbook right now.
Two.
I'm trying to find the...
Can I get 2 of them?
What, 2 quivers?
Yes.
Okay, so he goes into the back, he pulls... Oh, there we go. He pulls out 2 quivers, sets those down. That'll be 2... He'll give you 1 for free, and then he'll take a gold, like a buy one, get one.
Okay.
Anybody else need anything?
From this shop? No, I do not.
I'm gonna get bolts for my heavy crossbow.
We're all buying bolts.
Bolts, baby.
It's okay, I'm never going to use my crossbow anyway. I just pull it out as a threat.
That's 20 for 1 gold piece.
1
right?
gold, yeah.
You have your handbook. Is it a D6?
So,
What, for the hand?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's a D6.
Yeah.
Yeah, D6 for hand crossbow.
So B.
Is that all you guys need from here?
yeah.
All right. Is that everything?
Yep, thanks for your business.
No problem. If you need anything else.
How old are you?
I stopped counting after 1200.
Holy.
This fucker's old.
That's
Holy.
impossible.
Is it?
It's impossible.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 308 years old.
He's a baby compared to this guy.
The beard is something.
And you see, like, as he walks back to his chair, there's like shit. He's dragging it behind him. It's a good foot behind him, and there's like shit in it, like burrs. It looks like some kind of fur. You don't know. And he's just dragging it along. Sits back in his rocking chair, and right back out.
There's something not quite natural there. walk out of the shop.
Okay. So, what are you looking for?
Me?
Yeah. What are we looking for here? So
I want a second spoon.
a second spoon. So general store.
I want potions, healing potions.
That's
Okay.
what I was thinking too.
Okay.
General store for like a tinker kit or something.
Okay. You guys can head to the general store first.
Oh, before we split up, I forgot. I do have all this copper.
Yeah.
I gave you 5 already, so you
Yeah.
get 25, and everybody else will get 30.
That's not including me.
I'll give you 30
Oh, that's very nice.
for no reason at all.
Wait, would I get 32?
Absolutely, that's for you.
Sorry.
Okay. So you guys are. Who wants to go where? You guys want to go to an apothecary. You want to go to a general store. You want to go to a general store.
Yes, and then we'll meet back up at the temple so we can walk down to the docks.
At the temple to the dawn.
Got it. All right, so you guys enter. You look, and almost right beside that building is, it's a small, kind of looks like Wild West general store would look. You know what I mean? Like it's a wooden building with like
A spittoon.
yeah, it's the doors swing in and out like. And as you guys you look at the sign and it says Three Gnomes General Store, and when you walk in, there is a very, very well dressed gnome kind of standing at the counter. He's standing on like a step stool so that he can reach the counter. The counter's kind of high. As you guys walk in, well, hello! What can I do for you?
What a diverse town this is.
Yeah, this is a weird place.
I would like a spoon, please.
Spoon.
A spoon, like
Okay. We have wooden spoons. We have metal spoons. We have. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a wooden spoon. I feel like wood on wood would be quite a good time.
I think I've seen a book like that. Wood on wood.
I don't see what's so funny. I'm looking to perfect my musical prowess
So you
by hitting 2 wooden spoons together.
Yep, wood on wood. And he puts the spoon on the counter. It's 1 copper. The wooden spoon. It's nothing spectacular.
I'll give you half a copper.
Do you bucket bite that in half?
Copper.
What? It is a hearty spoon.
What? That's delightful. And I'm gonna pull out my other spoon and just kind of start.
Okay, mark down on your sheet. How long are you gonna be clicking it together?
I don't know.
Okay, mark down that you did it for one day, but you have to play with it most of the day.
Oh, are we getting proficiency in spoons?
Fuck yeah.
So how long? 1 hour?
1 hour for today. So like as he's done, he grabs the spoon and he just starts walking away. He's like click, 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 and he drops one and he picks it back up.
And I just have like a huge fucking smile on my face. I'm so happy right now.
Good day, sir. I'm looking for some kind of tinkerer's kit. I have this clunky thing that I pieced together myself, and
then you just hear in the background. Jesus Christ. This is terrible. It's bad, but I think I'm doing great.
Yeah, it's horrible. He gets kind of immersed in your arm.
154 if you wanted it.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Like, why?
Okay. So he searches around a little bit. You see him, like, puts like one small. It's like a bag,
Okay.
not a bag, a roll.
Oh, okay.
He puts one up, and he reaches back down. He puts two up. He's like, kind of opens the rolls to let you inspect the tools.
Okay.
One is a little finer than the other one. But the other one will do just fine. And he says, this one is 100 gold pieces, and this one would be 50.
Wow, that's a little steep you got there. Any reason why it's so expensive?
The 100 gold?
Either.
Well, the 100 gold is cast from a very special metal.
Oh. I'm new to the trade of tinkering, as you know. Don't really have that much gold on me. Did just save a shipment of goods from some bandits.
Oh!
But
make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Oh boy. Ooh. 21.
Okay.
Magic surge. No.
I'm sure we can definitely help you out with that. And he packs up the 100 gold one because he knows that you now do not have the money for that.
Oh,
and he slides that under. I can do this one for 30 gold.
Okay.
But only for you.
I could do that.
Okay.
Excuse me, I also got rid of the bandits. What do you mean only for him?
30 gold.
I demand a half copper back.
Just so you know, by next session, I want 2 wooden spoons that you clack together every time that you practice.
I'll fucking do it. Don't act like I fucking won't.
Oh, no, I know you will. That's why I'm telling you. And you also have to bring a dulcimer. No.
Do you sell ocarinas by chance?
Son of a bitch.
So what?
An ocarina.
No,
A little clay.
not a big fan of music in here.
You could make
Not a fan of music.
That's fair. Me either. I would have just broke it.
I totally wish I was with you. Still like your face.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Having a good day. Having a good day.
You guys good?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Stop by any time and just remind me. I'm not good with faces.
I don't think you'll forget.
There's just this weird eye-to-eye contact for a good, 3 minutes.
I wish I had thaumaturgy.
Somebody could have took it and didn't.
Yeah.
Bad move.
I'm not even with you.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Alright, so you guys,
I'd just like to let you know. I hear people commenting on your face all the time, and you seem to get really upset. I think it looks great. Delightful. I'll walk away towards the temple.
so you guys head towards the temple. Who was all going to the...
One day.
The rest, the 3 of us.
Okay, so you see there is an apothecary,
I'll show them all.
and then there is the spot that I was talking about, and it looks like the flowery one could quite possibly have potions, but it's more for herbalism. So it probably has potions in it. But you do see a plain gray building, very square, just blocked off, no windows, one door. The door's painted the same color as everything else, just this dull, weird gray color. And outside is a sign, and it is just apothecary in gray letters on a brown sign. Very, very plain.
Which one would you like to go to?
I'm gonna go to the flowery one because it's free.
Okay.
I'm not.
I'm
going
walking.
straight
Yep.
gray.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys go first. So as you walk in,
This is probably the fucking drow.
you see everything is very specifically organized. Everything is perfectly in rows, behind a counter, and looking around, there's not a drop of dirt anywhere to be seen. And as you walk in, the chimes go, and you do see this drow come around the corner.
Wait, is that the dude with the blonde? I thought he was in the flowery spot.
Oh,
You didn't know.
you didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know. That's what I thought you said earlier.
He
That's
said
why-
No,
yeah.
you guys said
Yeah.
that he was in there.
Oh, that's why I wanted to go over there because I wanted something.
Okay. So when you go in to this, you go up over the bridge. You almost have to duck down, and there is this little gnome girl standing on the counter with a long braid that goes about halfway down her back, and she's wearing these fairy wings, and she's just kind of hopping on the counter. And she sees you and oh, hi! What can I do for you?
Nope. And then
Bye!
Yeah, so I just walk into the building.
So, how can I help you?
I would like to learn how to make potions.
That is excellent.
Do you have anything here that I could buy to
No,
learn?
I do not.
Bitch.
Do you have any potions?
I do. This is an apothecary.
I want some. And how much?
Well, that depends. Do you want health potions? Do you want something to make your hair grow?
Yes,
Do you want something to make your penis grow? What can I help you?
Health potions.
Okay, I do have some health potions. And you, large man. And he
Okay.
kind of blushes a little bit.
Hello there, pretty mama. I'm noob. This is my sword, Bicho.
This is my sword.
Yes, it is.
Greetings.
Yeah. I would like to buy some potions. Healing potions, that is.
And he completely forgot about you, and now it's just right here. Well, I do have, and he pulls out a small box, and he opens it up. Inside,
2,000 healing potions for free.
You don't. Can you not
I
do
held
that?
this guy at
Thank you.
gunpoint.
Yeah, good thing you're not
Such
there.
thing.
Yeah.
So I do have some standard healing potions, and those will be 50 gold pieces, except for you. 50 gold pieces.
Okay, so you have a fighter seducing people and a bard sitting there being broody. I feel like his personalities got crossed. You got a broody bard and a seducing fighter. Okay.
Hey.
D&D's awesome.
Get some pretty for sure.
Before we even talk about potions, we should exchange pigeons.
And he hands you a little piece of paper with a scent on it.
Thank you. I give him a wink.
Just don't get word.
A little piece of paper with a sense on it. I guess that's how it would work.
I don't fucking know. I never trained a pigeon.
I gotta whip it. I'm like,
He just goes. Yeah, shit's getting real weird. Somebody buy something.
Okay, come back.
This is your fault, Garrett.
Well, don't yell at him.
oh man.
So
Yeah, so.
So how much are my healing potions?
Well, didn't get a bad price in there. Just chatting.
35.
Then he just kind of. Like, he obviously knows that you're listening. He just doesn't care.
I will take 2.
you have some.
What?
Do you have 70 gold?
He's
I
low.
have. Wait, how much were they?
35 apiece.
35 apiece.
Oh no, I'll just take 1.
I was gonna say, where the fuck
Yeah,
you get
right.
that? I wanna know.
I got 59.
Okay, take that for 35.
Yeah.
And he only has one more of the regular healing potions, and then 2 greater healing potions. The greater healing potions are 150.
I'm not buying anything from here.
I'm walking out.
Okay.
Don't forget, you guys helped take out some bandits.
He knows that.
Yeah, he was there. He saw us fucking
He
leave.
was only talked to 2 of you. You guys could be coming from anywhere.
Oh, by the way, we helped, those bandits back there.
You're so smooth.
You helped the bandits?
No, we helped with
You
the bandits.
helped the bandits?
We helped.
And he grabs his paper back and he's like, "Get out!"
Situation, you should still burn me. Still burn me, please.
That's so pretty.
Tweet me.
Send a tweet.
Well, that happened.
So that happened.
That's cool. You cock-blocked yourself. Good job.
Hey, I still have the paper.
You do not have the paper. He snagged that shit
Oh,
quick.
damn it.
Sorry,
You
boo.
just sniff your fingers.
Yeah, you just smell your fingers and your eyes roll back in your head a little bit. Shit gon' get weird.
I kind of rub beach and I'll be thinking about it tonight.
There goes our sponsorship.
No, we actually got 3 from dildo companies. It's gonna be great.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They want Albie's face though.
Yeah. As the head.
It's gonna be a dildo with a sword handle.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Well, we know what we're making now.
We'll be back to that.
Marketing. All right, so you guys got your health potions.
He got his health potions.
You guys could put your gold together and.
Oh, fuck
and
no.
Oh, okay.
I don't really need them. I'm more interested in making them.
Right on.
You probably should have come to the general store with us.
To find alchemy supplies, like a general store might have them, but you're gonna be looking more at like an herbalism shop.
Okay.
Because you have to mix herbs to get.
So maybe I should
potions.
go in the flower shop then.
Maybe you should.
But not today.
Not today, boo. Not today.
I'm not going back that way.
So, it is almost 12
not?
o'clock.
Not after what I saw.
5 minutes till. So what would you folks like to do?
Shit.
Yeah.
I think it's about time to quit it.
Head to the ghost ship
Okay.
and call it quits.
So you guys get to the docks. There are a few ships coming in. You look around. There's a lot of sailors like just loading warehouses. Right now, there are 2 large ships that are in dock unloading. There are a couple of small boats, look like fishing boats, a couple recreational boats, just like little single man recreational weed. Sorry, off track.
It's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce. Looking around, it's just dock workers for the most part, but you do see a man walking with what looks like a human, but he's a little taller, a little bit better built. The man himself, he has like jet black hair that's greased and separated in the middle. He has like a very long, like curled mustache and a very thin goatee that almost looks like a Fu Manchu if he would just let everything down, but it just comes down straight. He's wearing like a purple vest with like gold stitching. This dude's fat. I mean, like he's definitely a big dude. He's having a little trouble. He doesn't really walk. He more waddles.
When you said fat, I thought you meant PHAT, not FAT.
A little of both.
A little of both.
Bringing it back.
Cool. And the large human is, dressed in mostly leather. He does carry 2 swords on either side. You can see that he has a crossbow slung across his back. Kind of looks like his bodyguard. He pretty much follows him around. He comes walking through, and then you see him kind of go into one of the warehouses. So how do you guys want to do? You guys are.
How do you guys want to?
Yeah, how do you guys want to get to the? How do you guys want to get to the ghost ship?
I guess we would need a boat to get out there.
I'm going to ask the nearest dock worker what they know about the ship.
Okay.
Besides, people went out there and didn't come back, or is that basically all they know?
Make a perception check to see who would not, unless you don't care, you just want to ask anybody, because most of these people are moving, like they're working.
Just anybody, I guess.
Okay. So
that was a whopping 2.
Okay, good. So
Ken's dice are doing you so well.
I can't roll shit today.
You are trying to talk to people as they're like bringing crates, like they're wheeling crates along. You're like, hey, excuse me, hey, can you no, and nobody's really stopping to talk to you. You do notice that there are some fishermen down by the dock that might be friendly.
I'm gonna go talk to the fat man.
Okay. So you follow in. Yeah, you follow into the building. The door It's a stairwell that goes up over top, so it's a warehouse.
Okay.
It goes up over top. You go into a small room that has a desk with a young lady sitting behind it, black hair, dressed relatively nice. A couple of seats. And excuse me, do you have an appointment?
For what exactly?
Oh, for the Dockmaster, isn't that?
Well, I just had some questions about this ghost ship I've been hearing about, and how big of a problem it is.
I mean, you could make an appointment.
I will do no such thing as your boss here.
Again, to see him, you would need an appointment.
How about you just let me in?
Well, that's I would, but that's unfortunately not how this works.
I can appreciate how well you do your job. I really do. But this is important. I was sent by Daragon to investigate the ghost ship, and I'm just trying to gather information, and he seems like a very important man. I wouldn't want to hurt his pride by asking around for people that have no clue what goes on in these docks. So if you could just let me talk to him for a minute, I'll be on my way.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm pretty sure that we actually do have an appointment. Here, wait, he gave us this scroll, and I'll press the digitated scroll in my bag and pull it up. And,
so she takes the scroll.
Wait, don't touch it all, and it'll burn up. You weren't supposed to do that. He said no one's supposed to touch it but me.
Well, that would be a first.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna read it to you, and then you just took it out of my... Wow.
And you are?
Yeah, it's Django.
Mr. Django?
Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, Django.
Make a persuasion check. Yeah, she's not buying your shit at all. Make a persuasion check.
Come on, you son of a bitch. I'm dropping it from high. Yes! 21.
Okay. So at 21, she gets up and, please wait here. And she goes into the office and she closes the door behind her.
That was a good try, my friend.
It's okay, she didn't burn the real appointment scroll.
I want to try to grab it.
I mean, it's a piece of paper.
Oh, there's okay.
Yeah.
I unroll it, it's the same thing?
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay.
It's just,
I hand it back to him.
Yeah, no problem.
And I give him a little...
So a few minutes pass, and are you guys with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So a few minutes pass, and she comes back out. I will allow one of you.
I mean,
I kind of duck away.
we probably shouldn't send.
Send who? Who shouldn't we send? You? Yeah, that's right. You don't know anything about this mission, huh? Now,
I was gonna say.
good madam, we're a very brave group of adventurers,
Excellent.
and we seek to demolish this ghost ship. And
That is
all
great.
that
Who's your
hosts
leader?
this-
I am.
Then you shall.
We have.
What?
You son of a bitch!
I'm just over there like.
As I go through, I just use silent speech. I'm like, take that, bitches.
You can only talk to one person at a time, so there
Talking
you
to
go.
you.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wish I had some
I'm a
better
fan
spells.
of animals, but I hope we never find that out.
So you, she moves to one side and she allows you to enter.
First.
So as you enter, you see this large man, windows behind him. The human is standing in the corner with his arms crossed. And the fat man turns his chair around to look at you and well, hello! What can I help you with?
You're just fucking this guy.
Just wondering if you know anything about the ghost ship out there.
Just rumors
What rumors would those be?
that there's a ghost ship out there.
Do you know anybody that actually knows anything about it?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for.
Well, we
And he
just...
picks up like a turkey leg that's just sitting, like, you see him reach down into a drawer and pull out this fat, greasy turkey leg, and he just starts, it's so disgusting what's going on right now. There's fat juices dripping down.
We don't eat like that where I come from.
So what exactly are you trying to find?
We're just trying to find out exactly what's happening out there since people keep disappearing.
Well, I only deal with what comes into the docks. That does not come into the dock, therefore I do not deal with that. The guards have headed out there, from what I understand, but that's as much as I know.
No, well, it would have been great. You went in there. Figure it out. You decide you're the leader. Figure it out.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't even know.
Oh.
Screwed the pooch on that one.
Well, if that is all, I am very busy.
Alright, I guess
Okay, as the door opens, I'm gonna yell, so did you get us a boat to get over to the ghost ship? Maybe, that would have been a nice thing to ask.
She probably did. I had faith. I mean, she is a fearless leader, of course.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she said she's a leader, so I expect her to ask the right questions for what's best for this group.
So the door closes. She's now back out in the room.
Captain Henry.
excuse me?
Captain Henry.
No.
No, but
I'm gonna go pound on the door. Just knock on the door.
Okay. As you knock on the door,
Henny.
the lady's like, excuse me.
Captain.
And the door kind of
Henry.
opens.
Henny.
It's the
I'm not
large,
missing it.
Hen.
like,
I think
bodyguard looking
we're not
guy.
saying
Hen.
the same thing. You know what?
Listen,
I've been speaking in Gnomish the whole time, so different words.
I
listen.
understood.
As our fearless leader was intimidated by you and your boss's presence, in her haste, she forgot to ask you if you think there would be anybody willing to take us out to the ghost ship or give us some means of transportation to get there. We were
He
sent.
closes the door as you, and just cuts you off. There is no answer. A minute goes by. 2 minutes go by.
I'm very patient.
3 minutes go by. And the door opens up again. It's the bodyguard, and he's holding something in his hands. And he walks over to the desk and he sets it down. And then he walks back into the room and closes the door again. She takes a letter. We can rent you a boat for 100 gold.
100 gold to rent a boat. How far away is this ghost ship?
It's a couple miles off the coast. Now, this is boat rental with somebody to take you.
What if we just want a boat and we're gonna figure it out ourselves?
1,000.
I mean, you could buy a boat or steal a boat.
I'd like to steal
I'm not.
it.
I am not one for stealing. I thought you were a woman of the cloth.
I mean, sometimes we need to do bad things for the right reason.
I don't even know who you are.
That's correct, you don't.
So what do you guys want to do? He's offering 100 gold. He will have somebody take you out.
I am going to say we're gonna pass on that for
Yeah,
now.
I don't know that we even have 100 gold.
You're a little
I'm
steep.
sure. That guy looked kind of pompous, if we're being honest. So I'm sure there's plenty of fishermen, dock workers.
Terrible establishment.
There'd be, you know what? A lot of those people, they have their superstitions. They might take us out there for relatively nothing, just for us to deal with the problem.
We don't even have to tell them we're going to the ghost ship.
Well, I think that would actually.
Fishermen? Yeah, we're just trying to fish.
But I actually think it would work in our favor if we told them we were going to get rid of the problem, than to lie to them. I mean, either way, it could work.
So the receptionist is just like,
You're not involved in this conversation?
if you could move it outside, thank you. This is a place of business.
Really? Because it looks like business is booming. There's absolutely no one else in this room. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're having a conversation.
She stands up and kind of puffs a little bit, and she goes and knocks on the door. The door swings open, and it's the big guy, and she's like, apparently we have a problem.
Apparently we do.
And
We
he
were going
steps
to
out.
pay your fee, and this woman told us she doesn't want us in this building anymore.
He draws both of his swords.
Look, I don't want to cause a problem, but she
Whip
said.
out Bicho like, woo. Whoa, you better put your sword back. No, jeez.
She said she would give us a boat for only 25 gold, and I thought that was way too low.
The big human looks at you and smiles. You can see that, like, his teeth are bucked, like, jagged, and, like, look like they were filed down.
Jeez.
This guy's ready to fucking rock. But you're more than welcome to try to...
Arm wrestle.
Kind of establishment is this?
And she goes, one that is trying to do business now. Good day.
Yeah, business. No, go outside.
What are the rest of you doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Depends on what these guys are doing. If they're staying, I'm fighting, but not.
I'm going to tell you this. You feel like you're intimidating, but you're not.
Oh, that one's a 10.
Oh no.
Damn right it is.
The 5 should be somewhere.
It's alright, I got one right here.
Do you even know how to run a business?
I need to think better. I'm gonna pull out my my flute. Start playing my flute.
I'm leaving immediately when he pulls out the fucking.
That's what I think.
Not how you run a business.
So what are the rest of you doing?
I had him, and then you whipped out that infernal flute.
Oh god.
I'll go right behind him. I'm like, oh, not today.
Yeah, no, you're on your own with the flute.
Yeah.
Are you following them?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Devin?
I'm following.
Oh, okay.
Is the flute
Probably a
away?
good idea.
No.
Alright, so you guys now are out on the street.
We're definitely gonna have better luck with these people out here. These are our people. These are people of the town, not some snooty, stuck-up person that needs
That guy's
a
so lucky 'cause
bodyguard.
I was about
Yeah.
to fuck him up.
I'm sure you were.
Do an insight check. Oh god. What you guys got? What are you guys doing?
I say we
Going to
steal a
the
boat.
fisherman dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Fisherman. I'm not
Yeah.
stealing a boat.
Why not?
Because my character would not steal a boat.
What
You
if-
guys, your guys' perception's pretty good. You do see like one. He's kind of a middle-aged guy. You can see that he's just kind of cleaning the boat. When you walk up to him, and you guys say, he doesn't look like he's too overly busy. Everybody else looks like they're moving. So you're gonna have.
How do you guys want to go about this? Should we
Well,
spook him?
Maybe we should send in our fearless leader. She did such a great job the
Why
last
ain't
time.
that the truth?
You gotta be rude about it.
Go ahead, Captain
Rude.
Henry.
I don't.
No,
We're all doing
absolutely. Your ego will be the
Excuse me.
death of you.
You did not see the way that man eats, did you?
I saw his body and can
No.
judge how he eats.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to throw up. It was disgusting.
Okay.
So not only are you
What's that gonna do
very
with-
controlling, you're also
Wait, dinner?
very judgmental.
You couldn't think if you saw it.
I mean, what a prude. Prude.
Oh, so. Right.
I'll remember these words.
Well, you have been nothing but mean to me, and you expect me to be nice back.
I helped you learn a new talent.
Well,
You did
Captain,
not.
Your spoons.
By all means, get us a boat.
Fearless leader, we call upon thee. And I kneel.
I just stand at attention. She's walking past.
I just walk up to the guy cleaning and say, "Excuse me."
Oh,
I
hi.
need to speak to the
Hi.
manager.
What can I do for you?
Oh no, you fucking did.
Damn, that hit
Well
home.
played, sir. Well played.
Jesus Christ.
No, Charles, but
Do you know a way for us to borrow or get a cheap boat or a ride out to the ghost ship?
I like how we just call it the goose ship, just assuming that's what everybody calls it.
I'm sorry, a ghost ship?
Yeah, you know, like the abandoned ship that's out a couple miles.
Well, I'm sure I could help you out. I can, but I don't feel comfortable with going out to a ghost ship.
They're not really ghosts.
Oh, are you there now?
I was right behind her.
Oh, okay.
I was just letting her...
I thought she walked off.
No,
Go
we were
ahead.
letting her take the
Okay.
lead.
Go ahead.
They're not really ghosts. That's just what we're calling it.
Okay.
Would you be willing to take us out?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
10. And then what would I take off of that?
No, you hit
No, oh.
10.
Oh, fearless
Nah.
Captain, did you get a
Right.
ship
And
for
your
us to
persuasion.
ride across the
Oh, yeah,
sea
0.
and rid the world of this
No.
ghost ship?
15.
So 11 would be...
11.
As Rock makes a cameo. I wouldn't have to go on it, would I?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay,
Unless you're up for adventure.
no, not at all. I'm up for coin though. I can do 10 gold apiece.
A piece.
Gold piece. Oh, that's not stingy.
You have me rowing out to a ghost ship.
We'll help you row.
To a ghost ship.
It's not really ghost. it's
7 gold
abandoned.
apiece, and you come along.
No?
Listen.
I'll make
Persuasion
sparkle.
check with disadvantage. Oh, wow.
15.
You got this man is scared to death now.
Oh my gosh.
Should have never mentioned a ghost ship.
Listen. We were told about this matter by the captain of the guard of this city.
Okay.
If we are going to try to figure out the mystery of the ghost ship, and if we are able to get there, and you helped us along our way, when we deal with the problem, and we will deal with the problem, we could definitely put in a good word with you, with the captain of the city watch, and who I'm sure is involved in a lot of the politics in the city.
Well, listen, Shaggy. If you want,
Well, I mean, you don't have to be rude there.
if you want to talk to the town guard, why don't you use their boats?
Because our leader found you
And I will charge $10 or 10 gold. Yeah, $10.
$10? Is that anything like copper?
Literally $10 now at this point. You have to pay me in order to get on the boat. No. 10 gold and...
I didn't realize everybody in this town was such a coward.
Yes, I did. Yes, I am.
All right, as long as we've got that settled. This is just going on forever. I feel like we'll never find anybody to take us to this ghost ship. The town's guard aren't gonna go. Half their people are missing.
To be fair.
This guy wants to charge us $10 a person. I don't even know what $1 is.
To be fair, the other guy wanted to charge us 100 gold.
Yeah, I bet his boat was a lot nicer.
Probably not.
Probably wasn't as nice, but still.
This would only be 50. I think that's a lot more affordable.
And this time we have an escort.
Yes.
What the hell happened to your voice?
Can somebody loan me 5 gold?
Oh, $10 or $10. 10 gold.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You did it. 10 gold seems reasonable. You don't even have 10 gold.
I asked somebody to loan me 5 gold.
Why?
Because I'll just pay for all of us to go since you're being a cheap bitch.
Oh, well, obviously you won't be paying for all of us because you want 5 gold.
So pay for everybody in a half, or just not a half a person.
So,
half of you have to stay.
I'm going to take 4 of us. Here's 40 gold. You are not coming. Pay your own way.
Oh, so she is your leader now.
I didn't vote on that.
Didn't do it either.
Oh, how'd that work out for you?
Do you not want to go?
Of course I want to go. They stole my gold.
Right, exactly.
Can you even...
I can
Drive
afford
the
to
ship?
take us, just not all of us.
He'll take you. He'll go to the boat. He ain't getting off his boat.
I'll drag him off.
You
All I
need
know
10
is
more gold.
I'm going on the ship.
Technically, we only need 5 more gold.
I'm paying my own 10 gold because somebody is a jerk.
Good, so I now have 5 gold. I'm killing you the first chance I get.
It's such a cleric thing to say.
So you guys
Did I
jump.
bring him back?
You guys jump on the boat.
Thank God that's over.
Okay, hush it.
So you guys jump on the boat.
Self-appointed leaders and whatnot.
As you row up to the boat, you see the boat. It looks like it's been there for a while.
The TV's not on. Do you want to know?
Not yet. It looks like it's been there a while. The ship itself, as you come up upon it, is mostly black. You can see that it has cannons on the one side that you're coming up on. You can see a set of cannons on the top facing out, and then on the second row there's 3 more cannons kind of facing that direction. Everybody make a perception check.
12.
20.
21.
I got 17.
18.
Okay. You looking up, you notice that there is no movement whatsoever on the top deck. No movement at all. And as you get closer, you all kind of get a little cold.
This motherfucker.
Maybe there really is ghosts.
So you guys pull up to the side of the ship, and the driver says, "I am not leaving this boat." But you can see somebody must have gone up, because there is a rope ladder that sits to the side. So somebody had to have gone up at some point.
Well, they did send guards to check out the ship.
Okay. But before we go, take this scroll. But never open it and never let it touch the ground.
Okay.
Keep it in your hands at all times.
Why?
Just do it, please.
Absolutely.
I was cursed with it for 10 years. It is now yours. And I'll leave the ship.
Okay. You guys get...
He's still going to take us back to shore. You know this, right?
Nope.
You guys...
We're still on the pirate ship.
Who's all going up?
Oh,
I'm
definitely going.
Yeah, I'm going up.
So, as... what's the marching order?
I'll go first as our fearless leader.
Oh my God.
One,
second.
2,
I'll go last.
3, 4, 5.
Yep.
So as you get up to like the 4th rung, you see the boat just take off. Like it.
Oh, there goes our ride.
Yeah. He thinks he's fucking cursed. He is out of fucking Dodge. So because there is no place for the rope ladder to tie off on, it is swinging. So I need everybody to make a dexterity save.
Oh my god.
Save?
Yeah.
Well,
Still the same. 12.
13.
I got 8.
What's my
19.
after that, Brandon?
Dexterity save. Yeah. Plus 2.
21.
Okay. You reach the top very easily. You, on the other hand, and everybody behind you, so you 3 also make a dexterity save. I need you to make an athletics check to make sure that you can catch back onto the ladder.
You make another dexterity save?
Yeah, just make one more
Oh, that one wasn't as
for a
good.
minute.
I got an 18.
Okay. So as you fall, you grip. So you guys don't worry about that dexterity saving throw because you almost had a giant man coming down at your face.
Everyone's good anyway.
So you guys
Me
make
too.
it. You absolutely.
I got a plus 6 in.
Alright.
8. I rolled an 8. Nice.
So you guys enter on this side of the ship. And as you look around and you get to the top of the ship, you now see your breath. You look around and there is blood splattered on the deck floor. And you hear from down below, and that is where we'll end for tonight.
This might have been a mistake.
Before we end it for the night, can I cast a Divine
Nope.
Sense? Come on.
Nope, you can do it at the beginning.
That's so dumb. I have
You
to
can do it
wait
at the
2
beginning.
weeks to
Yeah,
cast a
you gotta
Divine
wait 2
Sense. It's a passive ability. It's not even a spell.
Well, you know, you should have said something before I said that was the end of the
Well, I was trying not to interrupt you.
I'm
Well,
gonna go
you
right
shoulda
up there and
cast-
be like, I'm king of the world.
You should have cast Read DM Thought.
Can I stand in front of you?
Sure.
Alright, so,
I'll fuck everything up.
so
Titanic.
So again, we want to thank everybody who stuck around and watched the show. We'll be posting the first part of this onto YouTube in about a day, and then the second part next Monday. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. So you can see every time we post a new video. And remember, if we hit 100 subscribers on either the YouTube channel or the Twitch, that will be giving away one set of dice and the newest book as it comes out. When does that come out? It's November?
Descent to Avernus is already out.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. Eberron comes out in November.
Oh, right. Okay, my bad. I do know that because I seen
So
that
by the time we
yesterday.
get 100 subscribers, it'll be a year old.
Yeah.
Good. Now you're fucking blind. I hope you loved it. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we will see you on September 30th. That will be the next. No, this is September 30th.
Yes, it's September 30th.
Why did? Oh, that's because that was the outro for last week. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. I don't even fucking care anymore. October 14th, isn't it?
Why don't you care?
14th? I don't fucking.